in epic rap battles. I can't wait. Do 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 do. So for those of you who aren't aware, I usually spend the first couple minutes of getting my stream set up all over the place. I am feeling so much more like a human being today. It has been a world of difference. I actually got a little giddy today because I felt like I was high, because for the first time I wasn't like crumpling. Let's do that. But I do still have the cough. It hasn't like gone away, but it is certainly much more merciful, and that's good. Now I need producer. Boop. Ba-ba-da. Hope everybody is doing okay tonight. City, how are you, my friend? It is good to see you. I am almost human today. I'm almost human. Marinara Racer, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? We're going to play a little Assassin's Creed. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually kind of enjoying this one for some reason. Of course, then again, it's like I said, this one is just another... Wait, where's Uplay? This one is just another AC4. Just found out that Mashed has done another Warframe-themed animated video. Oh, cool. I have not seen any of that. I need to do... Yes. Moar Ass Creed. No, I enjoyed Warframe and wanted to do more of it, but I felt like it was really belabored in a lot of mission repetition, and I really wasn't very interested in... Once I got to the open world part, I kind of was like, this isn't really what I want from this game. So, I don't know. Let me turn off my little visualizer here. Boop. Let's kill you. Because I like having actual frame rates. Let's turn off this music. And let's start some Ass Creed. I do. I need FPS. I actually need another computer. What would be ideal is if I could get another computer and start doing that thing where I have the secondary computer do my streaming for me. I think that would be the winner. Bah! That was a blah. 27%. Continue. By the way, everybody who was here at my last stream, I'm sorry I was so shaggy, but I was actually having a good time. So I hope I didn't say anything stupid. I haven't rewatched the stream yet to see, you know, like, if I embarrass myself.
Some fresh meat here, sir. Fresh meat here if you're willing to hunt, sir.
Yeah, I'm willing to hunt. We're gonna do this thing.
Ease off the wind. Ready the whaleboat.
As we were fishing
No, I did. That's exactly. I do remember that. I was happy about that. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad he's around. This will be a good thing.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Come here, shark.
Hold steady now.
Hold steady
That's a
now.
hit. The iron struck. There. He's got free. It's here somewhere.
It's here somewhere.
I'm point, everyone. I reckon this one could swallow us whole.
Yeah, but I got him quick. There we go. That was good. Come to me. Come to me.
What a beast!
That is a really big great white shark.
Fine catch, Captain.
Foreign catch, Captain. Okay. What do I want to do now? If I remember correctly, I captured this place. I did all the things up here. You just installed your new 1 terabyte SSD? What games should you install first? Which games cause the most problems? Like, I know that what I did was I put, like, PUBG on my, that's how I handled the really troublesome games that hadn't been optimized very well. Who's that I hear?
That would be a Thandor.
Hey, Thandor, how are you doing?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just checking to see what's going on here. Have I done this place? Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe I should go over here and see what this is. Pearl Island. That sounds like a good place to go, doesn't it?
Only if they got a big old pile of pearls to steal.
Yeah. And then on the way, I could do this killer whale. Let's do this killer whale. Can I fast travel to here? Control, fast travel. Yes, I can.
Fast travel is the best ability in any of these sandbox games.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, there is something that you lose. Wait, there's something I can renovate here?
Oh, well, make it less sucky. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, let's dock here. Yeah, let's dock.
Do you want to beat the Colonials? Because this is how you beat the Colonials.
Ark and Destiny 2 are both huge. Yeah, Destiny 2 would be a great one to get on your SSD. I agree. Okay. So I've been here before. Or there's some deer here. How's your night, Thandor? What are you up to?
I'm doing all right. Working on some projects. I'm about to make myself a little drinky drink.
Oh, nice. I'm having some wine as usual. Aha, I see you over there.
I'm having a very light vodka-based drink because I'm watching my my carbohydrate intake.
Nice. Well done. Let's go ahead and kill that.
That's working pretty well for a diet so far. I'm down 11 pounds in 16 days.
Wow.
Yep.
I was on the cold diet, and so I lost about 7 pounds myself.
Now mine's a little more intentional. Yay, keto.
Oh, no. No. Ah, dadgummit. Come back.
Vodka-y. I hate to admit it, but I have to look into the nutrition on White Claw because that might be easier than, making watered down vodka drinks.
Yeah. I have enjoyed when I drink White Claw, but oh no, these guys don't like me. Let's just kill them all.
Yeah,
And hey,
to the death.
I want to improve whatever you've got here.
Nutrition of White Claw. Dear Google.
Yar, murder. Okay. So now my income has increased, and that's good.
Oh, no carbs. It is very keto friendly. Yay.
Oh, yeah, White Claw? Yeah, no, it's just seltzer water.
Yeah. I might have to try it. I hate to do it. It seems just ever so basic, but at the same time.
It's super basic, but at the same time, like, I mean, there's all kinds of good basic things, you know?
This is true.
Wait. There were some beavers over here.
Wes is on a beaver hunt.
I am.
I'm a terrible person.
That's okay. You're in good company. Where'd you go, beavers? They're all gone. Okay, fine.
There's so many jokes they write themselves.
Okay, so now I want to go catch a killer whale, which is right. Well, we'll go get this chest first.
Let out some sail!
Put out
Is it
some
like that one
sail!
Loose topsails, gallants,
But is it like that one in SeaWorld where it's killed several people, so it's a serial killer whale?
Oh, we'll find out. The fish in this game are not nice. They are not your friends.
Nature in general is not your friend. It's always trying to kill you.
Yep. Oh man, I meant to watch The Last Jedi with my daughter tonight. I didn't. Or pardon me, yeah, Last Jedi was the one I still have left to watch. Oh, Caleb, it was Bloodlines. Yeah, she watched The Force Awakens with me the other day, and that went pretty well. She didn't watch the prequels with me, which I can't necessarily complain about. I think she was probably all the wiser. Am I gonna see the new one tomorrow? Probably not. I don't think it's very realistic for me to plan on trying to make it into the theater.
Well, if the kids are off school next week, you can do a matinee run
that's probably
during the
what
week.
we're gonna do. We're probably gonna do a matinee of some kind, and the only reason I would go see it in the theater is I would wait till everybody was in bed, probably, and go because I don't want the movie to get spoiled for me. Right? That's the only thing I'm worried about. I don't want people to spoil the movie for me, and people love spoiling movies for me, and I don't know why.
Yeah, they're just excited about being nerds and there being something new in the fandom.
No, that's not it. Like, for some reason, I have always had friends who took pleasure in removing happiness from other people.
Those aren't very good friends.
I know. I actually unfriended somebody for ruining a Harry Potter book for Wendy.
Oh, was it the spoiler about...
Yeah, it was that one. And I was like, why? No Star! Thank you for the host. Cheers, my friend. But yeah, I was like, why? You know, we've been waiting for years for this book to come out. Why did you want to remove us from why did you want to remove that enjoyment? And the person was like, I just thought it was funny to spoil to share that spoiler because everybody cares so much about it, you know?
Yep.
And I'm like, cool. I was just like,
You're my hero.
you know, I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, look, we work really hard, and every once in a while something comes out we're excited about, and we want to experience it as it's meant to be experienced.
Ready, man?
Right.
And I just am blown away that anybody would be like, no, I think it's funny to make that go, you know, not be fun, you know? I
Yeah,
just think.
no, it's.
Uh-oh.
Brace!
But I'm looking back and forth away, and
Brace, everyone!
nope, you get him, get him.
I'm trying, but he keeps driving me into all these freaking ice chunks. Oh, ow, that hurt.
He's trying to Titanic you.
I know.
Forward!
What are you gonna do there, killer whale?
I'm gonna throw Leonardo DiCaprio into the freezing water.
Where is he? Where is he? Come on, big guy. Oh, I
I'm
heard
kind
him.
of feeling that way. There's a new Dresden File book coming out in 2020 after 6 years since the last one, and it's like
No, he's angry, all right.
I would lose my absolute crap if somebody spoiled it for me.
Yeah. I am a little spoiler, like anti-spoiler to unreasonable reasons, you know, to levels. Like I won't spoil anything for anybody. Like I won't even, like if I find out somebody hasn't seen The Sixth Sense, I'm not even gonna spoil something that old, you know?
Tie it down.
I mean, for something like that, there's limitations on what you can
I
do.
know,
mean,
but I just think that anything that I think anyone could enjoy, I don't know why I would ever try and. So even if I'm talking about a really old movie or TV show, I'll still try to not spoil it. I'm gonna run
that's
out
fair.
of.
Watch out! Brace,
I do have a
everyone.
bad habit of things that have a larger fandom of wanting to talk about a cool minor thing that I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, it's not really going to affect your view on the plot or anything. It's not any big reveal. But it was this cool thing that I noticed that I could see being easy to miss, but I think would really enhance the experience. And occasionally I'll do something like that, but
Yeah.
always I will run that by a person first to see if they want that. Because you don't just, do it without permission, because that's just not true.
Oh, steady now.
Well, but that's just it. Like I even hate it when people go like, "Oh my God, you won't just wait till you see the twist." I'm like, "Hey, thanks for telling me there's a twist, jerk."
It's fair.
And like as a prime example, I had a friend go see Unbreakable on the night it came out. And was like, "Oh my God, this was the dumbest movie I've ever seen. You'll hate it. I want to tell you about it."
Back
And
to
I
the
was
ship,
like,
man.
"Okay." And he told me all about it. And then when I finally saw Unbreakable, I loved it. Wait, what happened?
Oh,
Did I run out of harpoons?
Short on sail. Drop sail.
you ran out of poke sticks.
Did
I
I?
don't know.
I might have.
I don't know. Can you check your inventory? You should do inventory management.
Hold
I
on,
know you hate it.
I'm gonna go down and see if there's something I can improve.
I learned today I need to. It's time for me to upgrade my computer.
Yeah? That's
Minecraft
always
is kicking my ass.
Yeah, no, Minecraft, especially if you turn on shaders, man, it can eat up some cycles, man.
That may be the thing to kill is the shaders and bring down the graphics. Because it is a massive memory hog.
Okay, so let's increase harpoon storage. So I have more
But also my
harpoons.
computer's like 9 years old.
And let's increase harpoon strength. There we go. And now, what can we buy up here? Anything?
Yeah, wow, my computer is almost 8 years old. No wonder it's starting to.
Yeah,
show
no,
its age.
that's a little nasty there.
Well, in fairness, when I built it, it was pretty much top of the line gaming rate,
Yeah.
and it still does most of what I want it to do.
Yeah, Film Guy
see,
says
video
1.15 was supposed to be a performance upgrade, and it runs worse than his 1.14 system. Than 1.14 did on him. Okay.
Graphics, fast,
Let's see.
smooth
Let's
lighting,
improve my.
minimum. Nope, clouds can turn right the frack off.
Okay, so there's that. I have done a bunch of upgrading. So let's go see if I can't take care of these. Oh wait, let me do something. Let me sell my tobacco.
Brightness, that should run better.
Turk, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome. Okay, so let's go and try to catch that killer whale again, because I don't like that it got away. You're waiting for your mouth to stop burning? What did you do? What did you eat? You made spicy mac and cheese? That sounds pretty good, actually. So since I've been sick, like, I bought a bunch of, like, easy to make stuff to feed my kids. So, like, tonight we had great value frozen pizzas. Oh, Kraft mac and cheese, and then you add ground ghost chili? Yeah, that sounds horrible. Why would you do that? That doesn't sound pleasant or even tasty.
I know, that sounds kind of tasty.
I mean, if you're gonna do mac and cheese, you want to do like the Velveeta or the deluxe Kraft.
I've gotten to the point now where I'm making mac and cheese for myself. I'm just going hog wild with it. Like, I like shells. I'm gonna go actually get, like, you know, pesto sauce and then start mixing in all my own stuff and get all crazy with it.
Well, I bought these, like, okay, where are you, killer whale?
Or I'll get the dollar or just add hot water, whichever.
They had these sauces you could get at Kroger, and what you did was you just added these sauces to, like, macaroni noodles.
Huh.
And I thought they were kind of an interesting idea, but they all had a little bit of, like, powdered flavor to them that I didn't really like. Okay, come on, I got this.
Yeah, artificial cheese does not taste all that much like real cheese. Although, if you're doing Kroger, I found a new snack that I really like and works with my diet.
Yeah?
The nicer Krogers are carrying these baked Parmesan chip thingies.
Oh, I love the Parmesan chips.
They're so good.
Yeah, I made the mistake of Katie had some at their house, and I ate them all.
And you did not eat them all. I had quite a few of those too. That was
Wait,
delicious.
did I get it? Is it dead? Yeah, I got it. All right, killer whale.
But Kroger's carrying these notably bigger ones, and I feel like they're a little bit more cracker-y than the ones we had at Dan and Katie's.
Yeah.
But they're still amazing. Parm crisps.
Yeah, no, they're good. So hold on just one second. I got some. Okay, fine. Install my update at 6 a.m. Sure. You put ground ghost chili pepper into your beef stroganoff? Ooh. I mean, I guess like the creaminess of the sour cream kind of mellows it a little bit, maybe. I love beef stroganoff. Like, with an unnatural love, I love beef stroganoff.
Spider wings to the wind.
Loose sails, let's catch the wind.
You young sailor, then listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea, and it's windy
I just realized my kitten's purring like right next to my microphone.
Yeah, there's some kind of weird noise that's coming through your thing, but
Yeah, that was the cat. I picked her up and I didn't realize that I had her like pressed right up against my microphone.
okay.
But she is purring because she loves her dad.
Aw.
And now she's gonna go torture her aunt.
What's going on over here? There's like a fight going on over here.
You should go in and kill everybody and take all their stuff.
Oh, we got a humpback. I'm gonna hunt that humpback.
Don't kill the humpbacks, otherwise Kirk and Spock have to come back in time again.
Ready the whaleboat.
Yes, it is snowing. This game occurs in like the North Atlantic.
There he is.
Where? Where is he? I don't see him. This might be. Oh, there he is.
The good old Nantucket sleigh ride.
Where did the whale go? Come back, whale. Didn't I hit him? Didn't I hit the... Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Straighten off the larboard bow!
Come on, where are you? Oh, there he is.
Dang, all this food talk, now I'm hungry. Again.
Oh, there he is. Man, this guy is hard to get a bead on. Is that him over there? Yeah, let's try to get... No, I missed.
Patience, patience.
I don't like that sound, though. Oh, he's coming up right here.
The rope is holding!
Okay, let's get him. Oh, hey now.
Yep. Now the Nantucket sleigh ride.
Ah, yes.
Ha! Yes!
I am, in fact, originally from a whaling village in Connecticut.
Really?
Yep. If you go to the Mystic Sea, if you're ever up in southeastern Connecticut, there's a place called the Mystic Seaport. Not actually, it's right on the same river as Mystic Pizza from the musical. But it was an old whaling village. They've still got, the historical reenactors and stuff there. They got an old sailboat moored up there that hasn't moved in 50 years. They got all the old facilities still pretty well preserved. Honestly, I think one of the coolest things I saw was the rope making room, which is this 500-foot long building where they would bring in 50 skeins of hemp rope, and then this huge automated system that twisted it down into the individual strands and the bigger strands and the final strands and stuff. And it was actually pretty cool to see.
Where am I putting all of these whales and sharks in my boat? Because I don't feel like my boat is big enough to hold all this. Let's go.
It's really a TARDIS. You'll be fine.
Okay, good. Let's, where am I going? I'm going... There? Where I'm going?
Throw it all on.
Whoa, these are big waves.
Kara, what the hell are you doing? You weird little creature.
What is that? That's a level 23 frigate? I wonder if I should go fight that thing.
I don't know. What level are you?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just kill some of this stuff.
I mean, it didn't look like there were 3 of them to me, so maybe... why not?
Coming ship! They're giving chase! It's a brig! Red ship! Fire! Be on the run, sir! Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! Fire! Almost there, sir!
Kara, I don't know what you got into, but you're all kinds of wild. Kara, I don't know what you got into, but you're a spaz tonight.
Uh-oh.
Woo! Dodge! Oh yeah, there's a lot of duders out there.
Well, not all these are my enemies, so...
Oh yeah, I can see the minimap. Yeah, 2 of them are your friends. That's pretty good. 3-on-1 is good odds for, beating up
I
guys
just can't
bigger.
see... I keep missing things because of the smoke.
Yeah, the realism's pretty solid on that.
Oh,
Why is your face in my pocket? Cat, you are the weirdest creature.
there we go.
Yeah, get him. Now take his stuff.
Are we...
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, free boat. It's a little on fire though.
It's all right. We can fix that. we go. That took that guy out. I want to get this guy.
Go for the face. The face is how you learn.
One more dude. I just need to kill one more. There we go. My ship, mine! I will send it to my fleet. Which, I need to go check on my fleet now that I think about it. Now, more enemies. Let's kill them.
Let's go.
What we've done. The ship captain.
Right to the drag. Brace. That's got them. Fire.
Carol, why are you invading my pocket?
I am now wanted by bounty hunters.
Sharp to the wind.
But is it dead or alive? I mean, it could be by Bon Jovi, too.
Okay, so there's the bounty hunter coming to get me.
You should kill him, too.
I'm gonna.
Sweet. Oh, I need
Ready to fire. Almost ready,
Peace Talks will be published on July 14th. Wait. So I have until just after POC to read 12 books.
Hey, that doesn't sound too bad.
Sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
Okay. Now, what is that?
I mean, they're books I've read before, and the early ones read pretty quick.
Okay, so we're gonna go and steal this ship, and then whatever that money ship is, I think I'm gonna go and try and take that.
The one with the big fleur-de-lis on them?
Yeah. It's got like
Seems French.
when I look at it, there's like a pound symbol above it, so I'm assuming I'll get
Oh,
some kind of
yeah.
money.
That seems pretty good.
I know.
I'll have money. God's Idiocracy was not supposed to be a documentary. Good movie, though.
You die. Ooh! Hey. There we go. I got two with one shot.
Do what you want, because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Yar har fiddle-dee dee. We will send this to the fleet. Okay. Hello, money ship.
We have the goods. Let us take out the Morgan and new finery.
Top scallops, royal studs.
Scallops and royals.
We missed.
I would like your stuff.
Uh-oh.
Blues
Slow
up.
down.
These are sticks. Fire.
Nice getting it. We have so many animals.
Oh my god. That thing is tearing me up.
Money boat. You don't send them out without armor. Where did I ever see that? It was Black Sails. They had the same kind of thing. It was a money boat, and the pirates stole it. And then people get really pissed off.
There we go. I've almost got this thing.
Man, I need to watch the Black Sails again. That show was a choice.
Come on, we're gonna go take this thing.
Time to gut you.
Time to gotcha. That should have taken. Oh, I took out both the powder reserves already. Good. Ah!
Ah, it's in my head now.
What? Yarhar Fiddle-dee-dee?
You are a pirate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it gets in.
Let's see. When is Jim Butcher making an appearance? Because I want to go ahead and give myself a back prop by carrying all my books and we get signed. You can give me a discount?
Yeah, take that. You're going down. How is he defending with that tiny little stiletto? There we go.
I mean, Jarlath was pretty good with a long sword and a dagger at the same time.
There we go. My ship, mine. Did that give me lots of money?
I hope so. And a boat.
Catbot is weird. I need to spend some time.
Ooh, that's some dollars.
Yeah, and look at all that metal and cloth, too. I think it's time to improve my ship.
And you get this one, too.
Yep. I need to go and do some detective work on my, like, when I go to the page to edit Catbot stuff. The problem is I get an error. Like, for some reason, my page doesn't like to... Ooh, there's a storm rolling in. Okay, so, what do we want to get for our ship? We want to get...
Damn it, Jim Butcher was at Dragon Con this year and I missed it.
better broadside cannons. Yes, because I love me some broadside cannons.
And broad.
What else are we looking at here? How about...
Ooh, storage.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm having an issue there. I'm gonna go ahead and improve my whaling stuff because I'm over here in whaling land.
I was saying, you did just cram an entire, humpback whale in your hold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're all right. Ooh. Tier half-price books. I need to buy the expensive stuff.
Okay, we'll increase our round shot strength. And I think that's it for now. And then we'll sell my tobacco and get some money. And then, oh wait, sell, well, I don't want to sell hunting goods yet. Let's look back at my upgrades here. I have some more money. Can I, not enough. Oh wait, buckle gun strength? No.
Ooh,
Okay.
20% bonus at half-price books.
Nice. Okay, so now let's go over here to the bank, and we're gonna pull out money. There we go. Now we're gonna go here, and we're gonna check on my naval campaign. This is a... Oh, I can only have 5 ships. I would like to... 24, 50, 30. I want to add that to my fleet. I want to sell this ship.
Oh, it's in my head and won't go away.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna sell the Duke.
Of your? Or Swain?
I'm gonna sell that. Confirm, yes. Ship sold. I want to add that to my fleet. I want to buy more docks. I will buy another dock. I will add that to my fleet. I will buy more docks. I will add that to my fleet. And then I'm gonna sell that ship. Sell that ship. Ooh, that's got 40 cargo space. We're gonna buy another dock for that baby.
Yeah, you do.
We'll add that to my fleet.
Ooh, you know what I haven't played in forever with Sunless Sea? That's a good one.
I've received a collectible. Savannah.
Savannah? Georgia or...
It's just some letter that I got. Okay, so let's go to Barbados. We're gonna send the Butcher to go to Barbados. Let's go to Savannah. We're gonna send the Topaz to Savannah, Georgia. We're gonna send the Sussex. Well, let's repair the ship. And we're gonna send the Sussex to Louisiana. And I think I'm set. Okay.
See if my printer wants to work tonight.
Let's get back to the murdering. The one X Factor. Thank you so much for the auto host. I appreciate it. Man, my ship is getting fancier and fancier. Oh, hey, no, get down from there. Now.
Give me my back.
Spread your wings.
Neon Pegasus and go. Oh God, there's a tornado over there.
Cool.
They can take your glitter, but they can't take away your sparkle. And the 1,000-armed robot octopus will try to... Maybe I should go and try to salvage that ship that's over there, though. In the battle over Cupcake Mountain. To be lonely, never again to be without a home. Never again. Oh, it's over here by this water spout. To be put down by the marzipan girl at the Summer Lake Lounge, soaring over it all, high up in the clouds. Never again, never again.
Wes, I'm
Yeah.
kind of
When I first saw you defeating the Gummy King's gluten-powered armada in the darkness of space, I knew you were no ordinary Pegasus. What was that?
Oh, so I'm kind of torn. So, like, if I listen to specifically the Discord stream,
Yeah?
I can't hear the music and stuff.
No, you can't.
But I am noticing about a 3 or 4 second lag between the Discord and the Mixer stream.
Yeah,
So
that
it's like,
happens.
if I turn them both on, I'm listening in bad stereo.
Yep.
Good men, sir.
But if I mute my headphones, our conversation is lagged by about 10 seconds. It's like,
Yep.
oh God, what do I do?
Yep, that's the way it works.
I just can't have nice things. Like my printer. My printer is being a ravening douche. And died.
I am a professional streamer.
Why is nothing what I want?
For once in my life, let me get what I want. Jamie J. Blaze, thank you for the host. How are you, my friend?
So I want my money back because you people suck. Oh. So I gotta ask, have you read the Dresden Files yet?
No, I watched the series. I own one of the comics.
So I watched the series before I started reading the books.
Yeah.
Loosely based is accurate, but the books and the show were both very excellent independently of each other.
Yes, no, that's what I understand. That's what I understand. I will...
I mean, some of the basic detail, like Karen in the books is blonde, not brunette. Like they missed a couple of
Yeah.
key things.
That's very unimportant in the grand scheme of things.
It's really not, but when once you build an image of a literary character in your head, and you're like, hey, we're gonna change that.
Yeah.
But the books are very good. They're very quick reads. I do have digital copies of all the books if you would like.
Okay. Yeah. I just don't read anymore. I wish I did. I need to read more, but I just like I've read one book in the last 3 or 4 years.
Whew.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't read hardly anything this year, and looking back, I feel like it took something out of me.
Yeah.
So I'm to the point now where I take my Kindle with me every time I go to the head.
Yeah.
And, it makes me sit there longer than I ought, but at the same time, 15, 20 minutes of good reading, just quiet time, phenomenal. And yeah, it's filling in some of the holes. Giggity.
See, I've got perfectly good cell phone games to play on the head.
There's that too, but it's not the same as reading a book.
I know. I actually have been wondering I've been pondering what I'm losing for not reading lately. And so like one of the things I've been wondering is if I don't need to like pick a time each day where I don't sit in my chair and catch up on and like just read for 30 minutes, you know?
No, I think it's a good thing. I think the immersion aspects and the engaging of your own visualization techniques.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. Like it's something I have noted that I have been missing, having not read much this year. And getting back into reading, I'm noticing it as much in my dreams as anything else, because my dreams become much more vivid now that I'm back to reading again.
Yeah.
But even my problem solving with other things, the visualization aspects are really kicking up a notch. I mean, they never fell hard because long years of reading, but I've definitely noticed an uptick.
Well, I used to read 3 books a week, you know? And I used to read when I went to bed. And now I watch Netflix when I go to bed. But I've been watching some really great stuff. I watched the new season of The Expanse. It was amazing.
Ooh, fancy.
And that's one of the things that is really kind of interesting is that I honestly do believe that modern TV is like a lot better like than some of the reading I did when I was younger. Like I read some crappy books when I was younger. And I do read a lot of like I read a lot of things like news and information and stuff.
Okay.
So it's not that I'm not reading, I'm just not reading any fiction.
That's fair. Actually, a friend of mine sent me a web-published story series I started reading. I need to finish it. From what I can tell from the first chapter or so, it's dark side of a prophecy kind of stuff.
Yeah. Whoa, look at that thing!
So
Can I
need
claim
to finish
that?
reading that, but it is web only, which
Hold on a second. I want to claim that ship. Why is it getting blown up? No, no, no. I wanted to own that ship. Damn it. And there was like 2 of them here.
okay.
This just isn't fair. I feel like I got robbed.
Fire!
Print, you pile of monkey trash before I go off space on you.
Whoa!
Ready to fire, Captain.
Not you, West. My
No, no,
printer.
no. You know, I think I'm hitting mine. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I looked away from your thing. I was looking at my thing.
Pearl Island sighted, Captain.
Come on, friend.
So what's my favorite book series? That's really tough. The book series I used to always recommend when I was younger. So there was this, like, I was a big fantasy and science fiction reader. So I read like the Belgariad and, you know, all that stuff. But there was this series of books called the Thomas Covenant series, written by a guy named
Dude.
Right. And the thing is, they were really, really, he was like my first experience of a true anti-hero.
Yes.
And he had a lot of
Oh, the
interesting stuff.
unbeliever.
But the thing is, though that series of books was too mired. Wait, holy crap.
What?
Okay.
Wait, did that spinning
Okay.
wheel on yours or on mine?
On yours. No, I went to look up Thomas Covenant and a reference to a movie came up, but it was from 2015. So Thomas Covenant was this great series about this leper, like a modern leper, who gets teleported to a fantasy world where he's supposed to be the savior. But he's a leper, and he's been taught to guard himself very carefully, because when you have leprosy, you can't feel anything. So you can cut your finger and bleed out and never know it, right?
Keep the
So
gangrene going on.
so he goes over to this fantasy world, and people keep trying to make him be a hero, and he's just too mired in his own misery, and he's a really huge anti-hero. That particular book I didn't care about, but he wrote another series called Mordant's Need, and it was only 2 books. And the first one was called The Mirror of Her Dreams, and the second one was called A Man Rides Through. And it was a similar story in that there is a heroine who gets pulled to a fantasy world, but she is an anti-hero because she's kind of incapable of actually acting on the needs of the people there. So it touches on a lot of the really great themes that Thomas Covenant digs into, but it isn't as long and navel gazing, because Thomas Covenant is horrendously, like, it is looking at its own navel the whole freaking time.
I think that was one of the things I liked about it, but when I read it, I was like 12.
Well, yeah. I mean, and I read them probably at about like 16 or 18, maybe. So those were kind of some interesting things that I really enjoyed. I also really liked Thomas Covenant was the book series I was talking about. By the way, he wrote 4 additional books on that series in the last 15 years. I had only read the
Really? I'm
first.
gonna have to take a look.
The first 2 trilogies were from 77 to 79 and 80 to 83, and he wrote
Those are what I
4
read.
more between 04 and 2013, right?
Is Thomas still as much of a prick?
I probably. I mean, he was worthless. And it was
Oh
awesome.
yeah, no, he was a douche.
Yeah. But check out
I
The
mean-
Mirror of Her Dreams. Dig that book up because it approaches on a lot of the Thomas Covenant stuff without getting as like pathetic about things. I'm trying to think of like most of the other stuff I've really enjoyed recently has been YA stuff because I kind of want my reading to be fluffy. Of course, I read all the Harry Potter books and I loved them. And I read, there's oh crap. What was the name? They just made a movie of it recently.
Lord of the Rings.
No. It was crap. Let me see. Oh crap. I can't remember the name of it. It's about a kid who is robbing a bunch of fantasy creatures, and it's really awesome.
Huh.
And then I really enjoyed. There was a series called The Thief. Was that it? Yes. The first book is called The Thief, and it's by Megan Whalen Turner. Her trilogy is called The Thief's Queen.
Okay.
And they're a lot of fun, and they're good, easy reading. So anyway, those are some
I
of the
will
kind
take
of
a
things. Yeah, those are some of the kind of things I enjoy.
Oh. Eyes,
Say what?
Stephen King's Eyes of the Dragon. It was a brief trip of his into fantasy, and I think he did a really good job of slightly darker fantasy
Yeah.
without being too over the top on Stephen King-y stuff.
See, I read The Talisman that he
I
and
read that
Clive
one, yeah.
Barker did, and it was just oh my god. It just really mired. It was very navel-gazy also.
I think you'd like Eyes of the Dragon better than it's a quick read. The story is pretty clear-cut. You can kind of see where it's going to go fairly early on. I think it's very well executed.
I also tried to. I listened to them on tape. I didn't like read them, but I listened to the. Oh no! Okay, crap. Whew, that was close. I listened to the Dark Tower series on Books on Tape, and that had some kind of interesting moments too.
It did. I've read it, and while I've got a lot of qualms with it in general, especially the early stuff, I think was extremely good. The later books got very woo-woo to me, and kind of disjointed.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're talking about a multiverse too, and therefore you're going to have a lot of disjoint.
Well, the problem is Stephen King can't write an ending to save his soul, right?
He really can't.
He can't. What he does is he writes for moments. He imagines these moments that are horrible. And he writes a whole book to create those moments, but he never knows how to end his own freaking stories.
Yeah, no, the ending to the Dark Tower was.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
God, I wanted to go hit him with a van again, but at the same time, the way everything was really set up,
Yeah.
it fits better than most other endings he possibly could have run. If he had stopped like half a chapter sooner.
Well, and like Thinner is like my prime example. Like that to me had the most logical ending of any of his books, you know? And then you've got something like Needful Thing. Oh my god, there's a bunch of penguins!
Ooh, penguins! Holy shit, that's a lot of penguins. Wait, aren't you in the North Atlantic?
Yeah.
Why are there penguins?
I have no idea.
Well, clearly you need to kill them all to preserve the ecosystem. Or find out what degenerate decided to shove a bunch of penguins in his hold and stab him in the
Yeah,
face
there
a
aren't any
couple times.
penguins in the North Atlantic. I don't know how we get those.
There aren't any... No, I take it back. There is some in the Northern Hemisphere, but only on the Galapagos Islands. All the rest of them are Southern Hemisphere. Thank you, David Attenborough. Thank you, Netflix, for having the Blue Planet and the Planet Earth series. Is. What else was good? I feel like the first two trilogies done for Dragonlance were both pretty good.
Yeah, the Dragonlance stuff was good. I mean, to me, it feels like teen reading now.
Yeah.
Maybe what are those penguins too? I guess.
I mean, it's that early high fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
If you go back, like you read like some of the old Pern stuff, same thing. It feels very.
I really think
yeah.
Dragonlance would make a good like Netflix series.
I think if they stuck to the core stuff, like the first two trilogies, and then that one that came out in the 2000s that they did.
There was one in the 2000s.
Yeah, basic story arc was was after a bunch of the other books had happened and the gods all went away and stuff. It was kind of a really weird thing, but it was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for you.
The main two trilogies plus the Raceland and Karaman story would be pretty good.
Yeah, the Brothers' Wars was phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was some excellent writing.
Okay.
But yeah, some of the 2000 stuff was pretty solid, but it was also fairly reliant on a bunch of the secondary stuff that was out all over the place after Dragonlance really kind of hit like all the like there was the books about the Kender, and there was probably like 15 authors doing stuff in the universe.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's kind of based.
Well, yeah.
The changeover between the two ages, I would give it. I would call it definitely different ages within the story. Like was it Moonchild or whatever was an old lady in the start of the kind of universal reboot thing. But I thought it was an interesting story. It took some new takes on the magic systems and stuff. And Drizzt, the Drizzt stuff would make an excellent movie set.
I never cared much for it.
No.
No.
You don't like the.
It felt like Gygax fiction. That's what it felt like. It felt like Gary Gygax. Because did you ever read any of his Gord the Rogue books?
I did not.
They were terrible.
I played his game, but I didn't read his books.
They were terrible. My friend is not streaming. No. He's just joining me and eating in my ear.
I haven't been eating much yet.
That sounded like an apple.
Oh, no, that's my keyboard.
Oh.
So I'm still in the chat, too.
Okay, so we're gonna fight. We're gonna hunt this white whale.
Yay, Ahab!
A white whale! We're gonna get it!
Man, old school. There's a literary reference for the day.
I also recommend. I really recommend reading the Silmarillion. But you've got to be aware it's like reading the Bible. You got to look at it. Yeah, it is not written to be an easy read. It's written to create like it's written like mythology.
Yeah. What it was, my understanding is that Tolkien wrote all this stuff, but his son put it together, and at the time his son was a terrible editor.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be bad.
He's gotten better.
Brace!
He got better.
Careful now. Helltire,
Man, this whale is tearing me up.
Yeah, he is.
I've got him like a quarter down, and he's gotten me like a third down.
Shite it! Larboard!
It's always
Larboard!
good, though. It took me several tries to read through that one.
Secure the rope!
But it's written like poetry. It's written like,
Yeah.
you know, and if you can enjoy that, it's great.
Yeah. Well, you need a notebook to keep track of names, because there's 3 ages of people whose names all kind of
Yeah.
blur together after about 3 seconds.
Oh, he don't like that.
But I mean, there's some cool stuff in there. Like having read through it, it's some neat stuff.
Uh-oh.
Where is it?
Okay, I've got him almost half down. Oh, God, he's coming up again.
Hold fast!
What in, Captain? Hold tight, lad!
Where
There
are
you
you,
go.
white whale? I gotcha.
Get him! Get him!
Come on, stick your face up.
Good hit, Captain!
I got 16 more. 16 more.
Good hit, Captain!
Brace!
Brace!
He's gone!
Okay, okay.
Hold fast! Fire down! Hold steady, this one's dangerous!
We're headed for ice!
I got this guy. I got 12 more harpoons. I got it.
Yeah, get him!
He don't like that.
Yeah, let's see if this noise suppression does anything to cut my background noise.
We're going to hit them!
No.
That tail's
Come on, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Nope. Missed him.
He don't like that!
Give him the eye! One more time!
Uh-oh. Okay, I think this is going to be it. If he comes out in front of the ship, we got this. Here we go.
We have him on the line!
The rope is holding!
They'll tire out soon enough.
Wait, he's still up? Fine, there we go. Woohoo! Yeah!
Good job, Wes.
Thanks. They call me Ishmael.
Well done, Captain!
I thought
Okay.
you were the gangster of love.
Okay, so I want to go and go down into my thing here. Ishwesale, yes. Let's check on my fleet real quick.
My drinky drink is broken. I'm gonna fix that.
Okay. So we'll do that.
Ferris
Success.
Bueller, you're my hero.
BB, thank you for the host. Ooh, I got a new look. Let's see. We're gonna send somebody to Florida, sure. We're gonna send somebody to Barbados. There we go. Now we're gonna send somebody to Cap Francais. Okay. Yes. Let's go and check out what upgrades I have. Oh, I should see what I can craft. That seems like a good idea, too.
Minecrafter!
Crafting.
Oh, wait, that's a different game. Also German.
Oh. Okay. Atlanta's traffic is terrible, but I gotta tell you, like, coming from Huntsville, Alabama, and living in Atlanta, like ooh, hey, yeah. The drivers are more aggressive, but they seem to be, like, I'm not as afraid of Atlanta drivers as I am of, like, some, like, Huntsville drivers. Huntsville drivers, like, don't understand pressure. You know what I mean?
Under pressure. Do, 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 do. Yeah, no, Atlanta drivers are terrible, but it's because they're a mix of drivers from every major city.
Yeah.
And everyone has decided that they were a good driver there, so they're going to keep doing it here.
And people in Atlanta know how to zipper merge.
Sometimes, but more than not. I've definitely seen a lot of jerks who don't understand that, especially if traffic is heavy, because they're like, I ain't making room for nobody else.
Okay, so let's go. We're gonna get out of here. JBJ, how are you? My mic audio is out of sync? That's really weird.
Captain's helm.
Okay. Have I been here? You know. We're gonna go to St. John's. We're gonna head on up there.
Loose and catch the wind!
Yeah, I probably, now that I think about it, I should probably restart my computer before I stream.
Floating cargo for the taking, sir.
I don't like that wind, sir!
Started yourselves!
All right, I'm going to make more liberal use of my mute button.
Okay.
Yay, for me, not for you.
Okay.
That way you don't hear me doing weird stuff in the microphone.
Yeah, it sounds like you're eating an apple for some reason.
Weird.
Yeah, periodically it just sounds like you're crunching into an apple.
That's part of my keyboard. It has it likes to sing. How's that?
Yeah. I should probably try to catch Rise of the Skywalker tomorrow night. I should probably try it.
Honestly, I'm just not a big enough Star Wars fan.
I am. Like, I've been rewatching all the movies. I have one left. I gotta watch The Last Jedi tomorrow night.
Like, I've enjoyed them, but I think it's because I immersed myself in nerddom even before I ever watched them.
Yeah.
And the fans just kind of turned me off on it when I first got into it.
No, that's legitimate. Free hostages without being detected.
Woo, free hostages, yeah.
Kill the French captain. I don't see anybody up there to kill.
Can you eagle eyes it?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Oh, there he is. In the face. Indeed.
Okay. Now what? There are some hostages right over here.
I'm waiting for your instructions, sir. We're ready and willing to do some good work.
There you go. You're free.
You are a hero.
I am a hero.
You are a pirate.
I am.
We're ready and willing to do some good work, kind sir.
Sure, why don't you improve this building? I accept your desire to renovate this building.
Here, have some stuff.
See, I had a great time with Save the World. It was a lot of fun. But I recognize that, like, I recognize why people don't like Fortnite. But at the same time, like, I there were certain things about it that were a lot of fun. Okay. So, what do we got here? We got some...
What's in my collection? Ooh, Wheel of Time was pretty good. Going back to the other thing. Very, very long though. Rubber Jordan did not know how to use fewer than 1 million words. I'm just looking at my library now.
Dadgummit!
Bound, sea bound, sea bound.
There we go. That went well.
Yeah.
Go and murder all your friends, please.
Friend murders. Ugh. Let me see if I can make my stupid printer work tonight, because I gotta get this thing nailed out. Oh my god! You know what? Hang on. I gotta listen to some different Ailstorm now, otherwise it's gonna be in my head for forever. Print this. Do it. Do it. Ooh, Winches and Meat. Good song. I mean, it speaks to the two things that I am most passionate about. Winches and meat.
Yes. No, I had the option to do bombs at them, but that's not really what I did.
Why do you suck at life, you stupid printer?
Okay.
What? Fuck it. Let's try this.
A good catch.
I got me a treasure map. Yes, I did. Okay, I have one more sniper to murder.
Let's try that. Print the thingy. I made it work, Wes. My printer works.
Hey,
Now I can mail back this
congratulations.
book.
I am so happy for you.
Well, now I can mail back this book. So, because Ding Dong sent out the wrong thing. So I can't have nice stuff. Alright. You come with me. Where is my roll of box tape? I'll deal with that in the morning. I should do it.
Good job! Thank you for murdering all your friends, Mr. Sniper. I really appreciate that. My camp, mine! Oh, I forgot I'm a bad guy. Ah, well. Yeah, I'll take all that stuff.
You let old sod catch that
mariners that love to take a dram. I'll tell ye of a robber that o'er the seas did come. He wrote a letter to his king the 11th of July to see if he'd accept him for
Yeah?
his company.
What are you doing pushing me?
Now says the king,
You wanna
such
fight?
things they cannot
I'll punch ya.
be. They tell me you're a robber.
Punch them in the taint. That's how they learn. Or, you know, the hard, and then they don't learn anything. Just
My bar, mine!
Hold our king in grief. They fought from 1 in the morning till it
Perhaps
was
we should
6
move
at
further
night,
west.
until the king's
How did I break?
was forced to take her flight.
broke something important.
I would like to get information, please.
Your king for me, though he reigned king upon dry land, I will
Yes,
reign
I did
upon
watch the new Mandalorian episode. It was okay. Okay, I'm gonna fess up. It's not that the Mandalorian is not good. It is. But I'm not getting the excessive joy out of it that other people are. And I certainly do not think it is the best thing on TV or even remotely close to the best thing on TV. But it's good. I enjoy watching it.
And it's all for the grog, the jolly, jolly grog.
What's that guy glowing? What are you guys doing? Oh, I can play checkers with him. What can I do with you? Oh, recruit crew. Sure.
You can build additional pylons.
There we go.
You must construct additional pylons.
Wait, how'd that happen? I got 2 copies of it running. Pylons.
Some kind of weird
Pylons.
freak magic. I ruined everything.
You can't escape us. I can get him from here. Got him sighted. I've got a good line on him.
Yep. No, I agree. That's why I'm not really going to talk about it. I really feel the need to go murder all these people. I wish that I hadn't completed my missions and had all these people repopulate. Go on, murder your friends. You know you wanna. Damn it, don't come murder me. I want you to go murder your friends. There you go. I bet there's some friends around the corner over there. Go get them.
Clear shot. Markers in the sights. You there. Clear those.
Gargoyles. Man, that cartoon is great. The third season's a little wonky, but the first two are phenomenal.
I enjoyed the Gargoyles episodes I saw, but it was never something that I actively sought out.
It's definitely worth watching.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
And honestly, Xanatos is probably the best villain, not really a villain, but definitely a villain I've ever seen written.
Yeah.
I mean, he starts out as a villain, and he gets cool, but he's never not a dick.
Yeah.
But there's literally a TV trope named after him. It's the Xanatos Gambit.
Yeah.
It's similar to the Batman Gambit, but it's better.
So I like I said, I recently watched the new Expanse series, and it was really high quality. They did a really, really great job with the new Expanse stuff.
What service is that on? I kind of want to watch it.
It's on Amazon.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, the Magician series was really good too.
I
haven't watched the most recent season.
The first season was really good. Second season, we put it down and haven't picked it back up again.
That's fair. The second season was a little bit slow and weird. The third season really picked it back up. Also, Felicia Day was phenomenal in it, but I think it's because she kind of diverted a little bit from some of her more standard roles.
Wait, Felicia Day?
Yeah, she was in Magicians.
In season 1 or 2?
3.
Oh, okay, I haven't
Three?
seen
Three.
season 3.
Yeah. Yeah, no, season 1 was good. Season 2 was a little sloggy. Season 3, it really picked back up for me, and I haven't watched the 4th season yet.
Yeah.
Outlander was good too, the first season. I haven't watched the other ones yet, and I've been told I really need to get around to it.
I watched, I finally finished The Man from High Castle.
I've heard good things.
It's got some good stuff, and the middle gets a little slow. But once you get into season 3, it's got some really good ideas. I hear it's divergent.
Excellent.
I hear it's divergent from the books, but in good ways.
Right.
Take care of that film, guy. I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff I've... The Expanse is probably the best thing I've watched in a while.
Did you watch The Boys on Amazon?
I did, and I liked it, but I felt like there were certain things they kind of messed up. And I'm hoping that they kind of come back to it, and with a kind of renewed energy.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a second season, but I haven't followed up on when or how well that's going.
Yeah.
But I heard the first season was so well reviewed within like the first 2 weeks they signed a contract.
Yeah.
So we'll see what it does.
Hey, let's get out of here.
Turtle. What else was good recently? Letterkenny was really good.
Oh, Letterkenny's always good.
Yeah. What else have I watched? I don't know, there's a lot of good stuff going on, and I like that the streaming services now have the financial stability to invest in all sorts of off-the-wall stuff.
Right. Although I gotta say, I'm a little frustrated. The fragmentation is gonna cause issues, so we'll have to see how well the 20 gazillion streaming services works out in the long run. Hey, Bird, I gotcha.
I'll admit I have returned to some of my piratey ways. If between me and my roommate we didn't have all of the streaming services except for YouTube Red,
Yeah.
I would be, in a bit of a different thing. But between us, we have them. I mean, spread across 2 people, they do not add up to too much. Like my Amazon Prime account.
No.
Honestly,
I
say
think
it pays for
having 2 or
itself.
3 streaming services is like functional and realistic. You know?
Yeah.
Show those corrupted toads that you stand for something.
Is that him? Locate and intercept assassins, huh? Assassins will attack in 1 minute 48. There's one. There's
Yeah,
one.
dead his face. Yeah, no, they're getting ready to do the last season of Vikings, which was really good. I have enjoyed the shit out of that. Oh yeah, the HBO and CBS streaming services, which I don't feel any need to pay for. I'm not paying $8 a month for HBO to give me John Oliver. I can pirate that.
I don't know. I gotta tell you, I have really enjoyed having HBO for Watchmen, and I've been watching his Dark Materials, which has some quality stuff. Okay, I got one. Hold on just a second. I got one more person to murder. Let me see if I can find him. I got 35. Oh no, I got 2 more people to murder. I gotta find him and. Let's get over here. Oh, I got 24 seconds. Ah!
Get him! Get him!
Oh, let's go up, 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 up. Come on, damn it! Got 7 seconds. Where are they? Where are the people I need to kill? Oh, there's one. I see him. Oh, there they are. I see them both. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh God, come on, come on. Please get out of the water. Please get out of the water. You. And then you.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Yeah! Murder death. I will admit, I'm looking. Oh, good.
That was a pretty stressful little situation there. That was some pretty good stuff.
Gotta watch that timer. I will admit, I'm looking forward to Picard.
I am too. I've really enjoyed Discovery.
I've liked Discovery. I'm interested to see what they're supposed to do. I heard they're supposed to do a season 3.
Well,
But it's
yeah,
gonna be
no.
interesting to see how they take it.
No.
Yeah.
Discovery's gonna keep going.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what they're gonna do with it. It's weird though. I remember reading somewhere, and I don't know how accurate it is or if it's still true, that originally CBS had like a 25-year contract with Gene Roddenberry's company / estate / whatever, for what amounted to an episode of a Star Trek series, like or a season of a Star Trek series every year for like 25 years or something. But I don't know how accurate that ever was, because there was a lot of years we had no Trek.
Yeah.
Because let's see, Voyager finished up in the early, mid 2000s, and we didn't have anything for 10 years.
I'm currently
I like
on
TNG, but I prefer DS9 a lot more, JBJ. Yeah, Orville's amazing. That is some good current TV.
Yeah, no, I'm very impressed with the Orville. To me, the Orville in many ways is better Star Trek than Discovery, because the Orville is actually optimistic. And I'm a little disturbed, and I think this is a legitimate thought process. So Gene Roddenberry's vision for Star Trek was that mankind could evolve and explore the galaxy and be a positive influence.
Yep.
Discovery starts off with a frickin' mutiny creating a war. And to me, I still feel like that was kind of an abandonment of Roddenberry's ideas about how humanity would evolve. For many of the episodes in the first season, every single character is about 30 seconds away from a bad decision that will end them up in the brig.
Oh, yeah.
And so don't get me wrong, I think that makes for good TV. I think that makes for good sci-fi, but it's not good Star Trek. Exactly. And it's not that I don't mind that kind of thought process, but you gotta really put a fine point on how the people making these mutiny decisions are not in these more, like, the problem with moral ambiguity, okay? For instance, one of the reasons I hate the third game of this series, which is Assassin's Creed 3, not the third game, like the 8th game, but Assassin's Creed 3, is that after you murder these people, they sit there and justify themselves, and you wonder whether you made the right decision murdering the person the game told you to murder. And don't get me wrong, I understand that creates a lot of interesting character development. But when I am an assassin, I don't need to be morally ambiguous. You've got
You're supposed to be morally neutral.
Right, either morally neutral or I'm doing it for a purpose. If you take away the money motivation and then you make me wonder whether I'm doing the right thing, I go, why the hell am I playing this game? Right? Because why would I just go around and murder random people for morally ambiguous reasons? And I feel
for
like
their stuff?
Well, and that's just it. If it's a game about getting stuff, that's fine. But if it's a game about justifying the American Revolution, which is what 3 was about, like, it just kind of screwed it up. And it made me not want to play that game. And I feel like Star Trek, on the whole, needs to be optimistic about humanity. Now, I kind of sort of understood what they did with Enterprise. Because Enterprise was mankind coming out of the dark, learning what it was doing, making some bad mistakes, you know?
Very bad mistake.
Right. But like, I feel like the Next Generation and Voyager are all about, hey, we have a solid moral compass. We're just navigating a dangerous landscape. Right?
I'll agree. And I think that was one of the things I kind of liked about DS9 is there were some parts in the later season where it got really dark. And in some ways, I mean, there's literally an episode of The Ends Justify the Means where Cisco
No.
The...
That actually is the episode that makes me angry about DS9. I love DS9 is my favorite Star Trek series. Okay? However, the false flag episode was not a Roddenberry kind of Star Trek.
I'll agree, and I think one of the things I both liked and hated about it was how out of character it was for so many of them.
Yeah.
But even at the very summation of it, when Cisco's sitting there looking at it, or no, at the beginning, when he opens, like, looking back, he's like, I don't know how I let it get that far. I don't know how I, let these things happen. But every step seemed like the necessary step at the time, or things happened and I should have done something in the aftermath and I didn't.
Right.
Because necessity versus morality, which is really not Roddenberry's deal.
Right.
But even from the beginning, there's always been that flex of how important are the means to the end. I mean, you go back to the original Kobayashi Maru thing, cheating is not what you want out of a Starfleet captain, and yet it's one of Kirk's defining moments and one of the things that people really, really go for him for.
However, I'll say this. Cheating against the establishment versus cheating when lives are on the line are different arguments.
That's true.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I got into a debate the other day about whether Ferris Bueller is an evil character.
I remember this debate.
And I think Ferris Bueller is chaotic good. And the reason that I think he's chaotic good is because his main enemy is the system. He wants to have a good time. There are things in place that prevent him from doing that. And as long as he can skirt those things, he will go and have a good time, right? And I don't think there's anything inherently evil about having a good time. I think going out and having a good time, as long as you're not hurting anybody, is good. There are certain circumstances that are non-consensual, which are troublesome, like when the situation develops where they have to take Cameron's dad's car. But at the same time, Sicarius! Oh my goodness! 14 months subscribed. Thank you so much, my dear friend. I loved your pictures from Universal. So here's the thing. I think that Ferris Bueller is a chaotic good character. He gets a little nebulous. But the thing, again, with Kirk, like, when you have a situation that's designed to screw you over, and you subvert it, it's really hard for me to look at that like a negative.
Well, and you got to look at the grander context. And Picard literally said it himself.
Yeah.
It is possible to do nothing wrong and still fail. And that is unfortunately a situation that a commander has to face.
Right.
And win the scenario or not, it means that Kirk failed.
Yeah.
Win or lose, he failed the lesson. And it wasn't so much the scenario was a lesson. It was the object that you are going to be in a bad situation. And there's no way out.
Yeah.
But bringing it back forward to what Cisco did, same thing. He got himself wedged in a no-win situation.
Give me some speed.
I'm still not convinced he was. I still feel like he was not in a no-win situation, and he could have hunted out better options. I'm not saying I might not have made the same decision in certain cases. But it's difficult. It's difficult for me to see legitimate Roddenberry era, Roddenberry style characters justifying dishonesty.
Yeah, it starts to get into those. How do you address, morality? There's always situationality in it, but yeah, and overall, the fight to preserve paradise. What is the cost versus genocide?
Right. Yeah.
And I think that was one of my favorite things about later DS9 when they bring in the genetically augmented folks, and they're like, yeah, no, mathematically, the way to victory is literally to surrender paradise
Yeah.
to the. They said, like, cool, if I take these guys at face value, am I murder, one Romulan senator and one guy who is going to die anyway,
Yeah.
versus surrendering the Federation for a generation or more of subjugation?
Yeah.
Ugh. And I think that's why at the end he looks at it and he's like, I could live with that. But
And
every
I
step was
mean,
like,
I get it. Like, but at the same time,
yeah.
like, that doesn't seem like a good Roddenberry story to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, creating something where you've got to justify a morally terrible decision to make it morally acceptable does not
Oh, no,
seem
he
like
should.
what Roddenberry would want to do with his creation.
The enemy patrols these waters closely.
I'll agree. I mean, it got really dark in DS9 in several places. And I honestly don't know how Gene would have felt about it. I mean, it's always been a reflection of society in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I would like to see his take on what we've done with his creations since then. But also being as a idealistic version of where things could go, and it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But I will admit, bar none, that Jadzia Dax is my favorite character of all Star Trek content.
Yeah. And I even like I've said before, I understand why people like, really enjoyed Deep Space Nine on the whole for almost everything that it did. But that freaking moral ambiguity thing felt troublesome to me.
The Section 31 stuff, too, is very similar.
No. Section 31 is troublesome to me, too, because, you've got a group of people who are trying to do the right thing, but it involves, to me, very non-Roddenberry kind of thought process.
Yeah. Star Trek is complicated.
Yeah.
I think that's why I've always liked it more than Star Wars. Star Wars has, for the most part, been not complicated.
Yep.
Star Trek has always been complicated. It's always been really deep. So, and there's interesting things that have really stuck out to me across the board until, Discovery. Like there's almost always been, the straight man discovering humanity person. There's always been the non-emotional one. There's always been the playboy. There's always,
Yeah.
There's certain tropes that are so Star Trek you can't really run it out.
Wait, what's going on? Why am I underwater? What's happening here? There's a bug!
Did you run aground very badly?
I don't know what's going on here, but this is sapping my health and I don't like it. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, but doesn't take you back to your last event point if you die.
You don't understand.
So
I
maybe
just
fixing the
defeated
bug.
this freaking... There we go. Hold on, wait. My ship appears to be coming up. Can I climb on it? No. I'm gonna freeze to death.
Well, it's only 80 meters to shore. I think you might make it. No, maybe not.
Can I get up on one of these rocks? Please let me get on a rock. Nope.
Dang it.
Come on, climb up here. Climb up here. Please, please, please climb up here. Nope. Boo!
I do like the ice effect on the screen, though. That at least looks pretty good. And now we can always compare DS9 to Babylon 5.
JBJ, thank you so much for the embers. I'm sorry I didn't notice it. How are you, my good friend? Oh, wait. Is this... Okay, good. It put me where I need to be.
Yeah, see, that worked. You're fine. Fixed it.
Oh, no, no. A Babylon 5 is an amazing freaking series.
Oh, yeah.
I
absolutely
loved
love
Babylon 5.
Absolutely love Babylon 5. So dark, so gritty, and yet funny. Oh man, there is nothing.
And
I
see,
love
don't
more
get
in
me
that
wrong.
series.
Like, Babylon 5 understood... Like, it had no... It took moral ambiguity and made it interesting without making it give up its... You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. You never saw anybody morally just give up, except for Lando. But Lando was, you know, even his descent, he eventually just accepted it rather than gave into it.
Yeah.
And even then, he fought when he could, which was not often because he really fucked himself. But no, like, no, there's nothing funnier in the entire thing than Vir Kodo and what was his name? The Minbari aide.
Yes. Who was played by, what's his name? Billy
Mummy.
West.
No, Bill Mummy.
Bill Mummy, yeah, from Lost in Space.
From Babylon.
But he was...
I never, yeah. No, it was, they were
Did you never watch Lost in Space as a kid?
I did not. I watched it once in a great while. Not enough that I ever became a fan.
Dude, like, I loved that show as a kid. I worshipped it. It was amazing.
It was when I was in a phase where I was watching TV sci-fi where it was never in syndication when I was watching TV sci-fi for some reason.
Yeah.
So I never really got much of an opportunity to watch it. Like, they weren't doing... It was after it was off the air the first round, and by the time they were doing it in syndication and stuff,
yeah,
I was not watching much TV at all. And what I was less sci-fi and more like Cartoon Network stuff. Because that was when they were first doing Adult Swim, and they were doing some really, really good stuff. Yeah, no, Farscape was great too. I enjoyed the daylights out of it.
Dude, Farscape was the second generation of Babylon 5 to me. Yeah.
That and then Stargate SG-1, which was the 10th season of SG-1 was Farscape season whatever.
Yeah. no, SG-1 had some really, really great stuff in it.
Yeah. You know what? I started watching through that not too long ago again. I think I made it 3 or 4 seasons before I got distracted.
Yeah, that's Blue Girl. That's because you're a logical human being, and she was designed.
Oh yeah.
To make you have the hots for her.
I had the hots for Jadzia Dax. To this day, Jadzia Dax's character still influences what I find attractive in other people. Because, dude, Dax. Oh my shit.
Yeah. Well, the thing that was amazing about Dax was she also did a lot of gender identity stuff way before anybody really like dug into that, and that was awesome.
First lesbian kiss on TV.
Yeah.
Of course, Star Trek has always been about pushing that particular envelope a little bit, not gratuitously, but yeah, no, Dax was amazing. I mean. And even Esri was an interesting character for them to go with not just being like, we need to substitute Dax. We're going to go a whole different way with the overall character.
Yeah.
While still maintaining certain levels of continuity. So that was also pretty interesting. But And no, Farscape was good.
Dude, Aaron
else was really
Soon.
good?
Aaron Soon was hot.
Mm,
Hot. And like Claudia, what's her name? Claudia Gray? No, Claudia
Claudia Black.
Black. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
made me love her forever and ever and ever.
Ah, I'm being attacked by dogs. Oh my God. Oh my God. You two are such spazzes.
Why do you? No,
Yes, I love you both.
Farscape's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Look, will you two ease up off? I'm trying to things on the internet. Ugh, dogs. Yes, Albert. Yes, tell me about your day. How was your day? That good, huh?
Reboot Battlestar Galactica was excellent, and I'm not one of those
Ooh,
people
yeah.
that hates the ending either. I freaking loved it.
I was thrown a little bit by the ending. It felt kind of abrupt, but other than that, I really liked it. I like where they went with it. No, new BSG was excellent. I watched bits and pieces of the old one, and I really need to sit down and do a proper watch through.
The old one is, you got to keep in mind, it was the frickin' 70s. It was trying to create a star, it was trying to capitalize on Star Wars popularity. And it was like, I loved it. When I was growing up, it was amazing. But I also grew up on Buck Rogers, right? And Buck Rogers was, yeah, like Gil Gerard, Buck Rogers, which was
Flash
not.
Gordon?
No, this was, and this is why I mixed up Gray a second ago. This was old Aaron Gray, Gil Gerard, Buck Rogers in the 25th century, in the freaking 70s. And, like, it was not good, but it certainly was good, you know, for me, you know, like, Aaron Gray, I had a big, huge crush on Linda Carter.
Well, to this day, I believe we all did.
Well, but my point is, like, Linda Carter was preceded by Aaron Gray, who went on to be she's the woman from Silver Spoons. Do you remember that? Do you remember that show?
Nope. That one you got me.
Okay. Silver Spoons was a sitcom.
That's why I don't.
And it was a late 80s sitcom that Aaron Gray was on. Okay, where am I gonna go? I'm gonna continue exploring. Have I done this stuff? Yes.
I see some red dots. You should murder.
I'm not in a murder mood. I'm more of in an explore mood. Why don't I go over here and do that thing? But I own this base now, so that's good.
Let's move.
Yeah.
Let's move, mates!
No, there's definitely been some good sci-fi over the years. It's hit its fluxes up and down. But there's usually been something good going on.
But
pretty
okay,
much everything.
so I do feel that media advances, right? There's a great book called Everything That's Bad for You is Good for You, or something like that. And one of the things it talks about is how, yeah, back in the early days of television wasn't good. It didn't inspire creative thinking. It didn't make you think. You know, it basically was just junk food. But nowadays, you know, you watch even crappy science fiction shows, and there's 3 plot arcs per episode, 40 interlocked characters with detailed backstory, where you end up getting invested in the stories in very thoughtful ways, you know?
Very much so.
and that's not bad. That's engaging you in an intellectual way, as fluffy as the material is. You know, things like 90210 might have seemed freaking stupid as hell, but they were complex character stories, and they didn't abandon their characters. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff about like and I compare it to video games, like Ultimate Exodus, which was Ultimate 3, was the best game of its time. The character development was amazing. Like, I just was like, holy crap, this is the best game ever. But I can't imagine going back and actually enjoying playing it now, because the things that it was tapping into were immature in the genre. And that's the way television is a lot as well. I feel like things like Star Trek, the original series, while timeless in a lot of ways, it was, you know, it was immature in the genre.
Bueller, you're my hero.
And it's not bad, but it's not necessarily something that you're gonna go back and enjoy on the scale that you might enjoy the Lost in Space series on Netflix, which on the whole I think will make a far lesser impact on sci-fi than Star Trek the original series, but it's also but it's based on a lot of the tropes that have been created by this environment, and you can't deny that.
No, and early development is always about pushing new envelopes and trying the new things.
Yeah.
And it takes time for any of those to mature. I mean, and that's not just even TV. That's anything new humans do. It takes time to really hit its stride.
What am I looking at here? What's going on around here?
That looks like a dock.
Are those guys fighting my ship? Stop it.
You should go murder them in the face, too.
No.
Okay.
Look at this big dead whale. Hey there, buddy.
Hey, you got one of those. They dragged it all the way back here. You used to take care of it out there like a real fisherman.
Hold on. All my chats have stopped scrolling for some reason, and I don't know why. But yeah, like the Dukes of Hazzard back in the day was like amazing television, right? And nowadays it's like some of the most like trite crap that you can even imagine.
Well, them Duke boys are at it again.
And like when the original Battlestar Galactica came out, I loved it. I thought it was incredible, it was complex, it was interesting, it was challenging the tropes. But now it's just frickin' bubblegum sci-fi, you know?
Hmm. Ooh. I'm gonna have to read this article.
What does it say?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg saying that biased senators should be dismissed from the impeachment proceedings.
Yes, they should.
They absolutely should. I mean, it's having read through that particular article of the Constitution several times now, not just because of this, but because I had a civics class a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
It's a trial, but the problem is that it was written in such a way as like a lot of things in the Constitution. Interpretation was just kicking down the path just to get something in place. And we're still paying for people being vague because nobody could agree.
Yeah.
But by making something vague, they could at least get everybody to agree on a vague idea that says, well, we'll deal with it when it actually becomes something to deal with.
Yep.
I mean, we still deal with that in a lot of stuff, like just interpreting the enumerated powers. We're still fighting about that stuff all the time. And they get weird with it, like federal child labor laws.
Yeah.
Were really hard to get in place in a lot of things. Like there was literally a court case with a guy who ran a little mom and pop milkshake shop that did not want to do integration. He wanted to maintain, a whites only thing.
Yeah.
And it was the case that went to the Supreme Court that says if anything you do crosses state lines, it's now under federal jurisdiction. And it turned out that the guy was getting his actual milk from a guy 3 towns over just across the state line.
Yep.
And that's how they were able to force him to do non-segregation.
Right.
And I was like, well, whatever it takes sometimes, but you gotta get squirrely to get those things right.
Yeah.
Or steel manufacturing being predominantly in the north, it's still, interstate commerce and therefore subject to federal jurisdiction. So interesting history in a lot of ways. Or was it the first Supreme Court case was about a guy who got the rights to run a ferry from New York to Connecticut across the river.
That's where the freaking Commerce Clause, like everybody says, that's where the Commerce Clause went out of control. Was that particular case?
Because it was the first one. State versus federal. What are you going to do? Well, we're going to argue about it and then argue about it. And then we're going to argue about it.
Yep.
But I like RGB. I don't even have to read the article, and I already know how Ruth feels about this.
Dude, that guy just murdered a civilian.
Ooh, you should go kill him for being a dick.
Well, I made him a dick. I gave him a berserk
You
dart.
roofied him?
Yep, I did.
You gave him roofies with speed in it. I can appreciate that.
Tu remplaces Terrien jusqu'à ce qu'il se remette de sa blessure.
You're holding the thing I need the most right now.
Oh, my liberal friends, posting the funniest stuff. Tweet from Trump back in 2014, are you allowed to impeach a president for gross incompetence now? The answer turns out yes. Yes.
So, by the way, you need to join that group, which is Jordan Peterson's Neverland Ranch for Lost Boys or something like that. It makes me feel sane.
Jordan Peterson, Neverland Ranch.
For
Is
Lost
Facebook
Boys.
group or somewhere
It's
else?
a Facebook group, yeah. And it's amazing.
Jordan Peterson.
So during the Bush presidency, Jon Stewart made me feel sane.
Yeah.
Right?
Jordan Peterson's Neverland Ranch for high IQ Lost Boys.
Yes. That's it. That's the one you want.
Félicien, j'ai une mission spéciale. pour
Okay.
vous. Suivez.
You want to join that group.
Guy tweeting, if Trump gets impeached, I'll donate my left testicle to medical research. Signed to pay the piper, Joey.
Yeah, exactly. I know, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to delve into the politics too much right now because there's so much
obviously not.
rope-a-dope going on with this. And I'll just say that I'm seeing a lot of my liberal friends and a lot of my Democrat friends posting stuff here, and it just feels naive in a lot of ways.
Well, I mean, that's just it. Like, you got to keep in mind that all memes, by their very nature, are naive and a little... I mean, as long as you recognize that anytime you're trying to summarize anything quickly, you're going to run into issues, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, and it's not just the memes I'm seeing. It's the amount of focus on the impeachment itself as a means to remove Trump that, I don't know, I feel like people aren't reading the deep game on this, because it is a game.
Yes and no. Yes and no. Here's the thing. And like, this is what a lot of people don't like realize, is that like, for instance, Nixon's impeachment numbers were really, really negative when the investigations began. They grew as the investigation continued. You can't always look at things as you can't utilitarianize this situation. If you believe in democracy and if you believe in the rule of law, then you need to at least try to use it.
Right.
The issue here is that, is it going to accomplish what we would like? Probably not. But at the same time, is it important to do it? Yes.
I agree. I just think the people who are doing it, their goals are not the same as a lot of the people's goals.
I actually disagree. Like, I feel...
I don't know, maybe... Good?
I mean, I feel like the ideas here for impeachment are focusing on the right things. We have to do this.
Right.
It's not really an option. This is something that needs to be done if we're going to recognize what our system requires. The problem is that it's not unwise to necessarily recognize that these systems are not necessarily going to accomplish the goals that you want, even when you do the right thing.
Right.
It's kind of like it's kind of like if you've got Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're in a job and you've got a crappy boss and you need to take him on, right? You need to be like, this boss is crappy and is making people's lives miserable. You might lose your job, right? Which is terrible.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're able to build the foundation for the next person who has an issue for this person to confront the situation with credibility, then it might be important for you to, and that's what I see here is that it might not be that the Democrats are going to accomplish what they need to accomplish, but they got to do this because it's the right process. And the real key here is that the Democrats actually seem to believe that democracy is a good thing. And that they should fight to defend it. So I don't know.
I would believe it more if they had gone after him the last time he was doing impeachable offenses 2 years ago. But doing it now feels like it's pandering too much to preparations for the 2020 elections.
Oh, see, I totally disagree. I think they went when they had the opportunity that looked like it could produce any kind of result.
Well, it's definitely going to produce some results. I don't think. I think that the Mueller stuff, while I feel like it was quite demonstrative of what the issue was, I feel like the Mueller stuff was he said, she said. There wasn't any direct evidence. There wasn't people without stuff involved. You know what I mean? Like, and I think these are important elements towards making a good case. True.
I don't think anybody is. I don't think this impeachment has anything to do with 2020 on any level.
That one I will disagree, because it's going to come down to a lot of it is, especially with things being as partisan as they are, there's going to be a lot of those. I don't know if it maybe is the goal, but it's going to be used very, very heavily in the election cycle. Because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be running against incumbents being like, oh, they voted for the impeachment. Oh, they voted against the impeachment.
But I don't understand how that's bad. Because right now, the majority supports impeachment. So if you say, like, hey, let's point out these douchebags who are not doing what they need to do, you know?
Right, and I agree that it's a very, because let's face it, especially with the way McConnell has handled it.
Yeah.
That guy.
I guess maybe what I don't understand is this doesn't seem expedient, convenient, or even like the basic argument is that this impeachment process is going to hurt Democratic options in 2020. Like to me,
I think it's going to increase the it's going to increase the options across the board. I think, but it's going to put a lot of people. It's going to alter the things, and I think it's going to bring up a lot more emotion in this next election than we've had prior to 2016. Even more than we had in 2016.
Well, but I again, like my primary confrontation here is that it's difficult for me to look at this as being expedient in any way because it doesn't seem to produce anything expedient. This is a sloggy process to create dubious results without a clear benefit.
Well, and it's going to have it right in the headlights when it comes to election time, because you figure elections are going to the campaign trail is going to really fire up in the next 3 months, and it's going to be 3 to 6 months before the Senate really does something based on.
Well, no. I mean, there's an argument that Pelosi's not even going to hand it over, and there's a good argument for it, right?
Yeah.
And especially after all the declarations recently. And again, I mean, a lot of this is basically giving people the ability to hang themselves. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I don't see any of this as being convenient. By the way, hey, Ganeth, I don't see any of this as being convenient or easy. Like none of it is good. So I don't know.
Not at all.
Like I don't. I think that if the Democrats didn't do it, it would be bad. I think if they did it with the best case that they had, and I think that as attention on the individual elements grows, I mean, again, like even when Nixon was impeached, a third of the country didn't agree with it.
Oh yeah, no. By the end of that entire investigation, they were ready to hang him dry.
But even at the end of it, a third of our voters, there's a good 20 to 30% of the American public that does not care. All they care about is their partisanship. So
Yep.
But you've got to do the things. You've got to try.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't disagree with that.
Anyway,
I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it for my own tactical viewpoint of things.
maybe.
We should talk about sci-fi some more.
Yeah, I actually
Books.
might be winding down a little bit. It's 2 a.m.
Oh wow, it is 2.
Yeah.
Where did I lose 2 hours? Oh, I was talking to you. Good 2 hours. I'm down with it. And wow, that's really creepy.
What?
A Minecraft cosplay where it's all morph suits.
Yeah.
And it's let's see, we've got a creeper wearing a sailor uniform, a pillager, just nothing but body tight latex and a big square head, and Enderman also wearing like 14-inch heel platform heels.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know what? I'll shoot you this one on the Facebook. It's just scrolling, and I saw it. I'm like, you know what? There you go. There you go. Nerds, man, nerds.
Uh-oh. Get out of my way, friend. Maybe I should go do some plot.
Plot story.
Maybe that's what I should do.
But
Let's do some
but
plot,
side quests.
and then we'll go to bed. But I think I need another glass of wine. Okay, so I need to go here for plot.
I did break my drink. We gonna stay up and have one more drink, Wes?
Yeah, give me a second.
Cool,
Okay,
cool.
I'm
Well,
gonna get
just
another
take
glass
mine
of
with
wine.
me.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Go give me another drink of whatever the hell I'm drinking. Do 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 unsupervised with the chat. Strawberry watermelon. And so many kids. Ooh, hello, friend vodka. And the cup you go. That's mine.
Okay.
Well, Wes, while you were gone, I said nice things about you, and then I sang about vodka.
And then you what?
And then I sang about vodka.
Oh, nice.
Only briefly, though.
What are we looking at here? I want to go...
Because I got vodka.
Where am I going? Oh, all the way over there? Really? Can I fast travel there? No.
No.
Okay, so let's sail over here. We'll do a little bit of exploration there.
Bearing dead straight to land, Captain.
I just cannot get warm in my house tonight. Oh, I don't know this song. This is a shanty I don't know.
Ooh. Man, I'm going to switch my feed.
That was a good little shanty. I hadn't heard that one before.
This is what happens when you find all the bits and pieces.
Well, that's one of the problems that I've had so far with this game. Is this basically is just an extension of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Sails. Like I've been a little frustrated because I'm like, I want new sea shanties, and all the ones I've heard have been the same ones that I know. So hey, buddy, come on over here. Oh!
See, and this is why the French manicured the lawn, so you couldn't sneak in there and, you know, hide
That
dead
it?
bodies and stuff.
Could be. There's no telling. See if this guy will fall for my bait. Come on here, into the weeds. You know you wanna. Oh, bye-bye. Okay, so there's a thing up in the tree, but I feel like I should murder all the people here before I go looking for things.
It'd be more of a challenge if you left them alive.
Do I wanna
But less
do...
satisfying.
Let's berserk these guys. Get to killing! Yeah, go get them! Okay, that went pretty well.
Nicely done, Southwest. Nicely done.
Thanks. I love the frickin' berserk darts. I know they're cheap, but, you know. There we go. Let's go this way, and then over here.
Ooh, birds.
I know, scary. Let's loot these bodies.
Ooh, vodka. Not scary.
Bodies!
They have stuff. You should have stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna loot this chest and complete this quest.
Heck yeah. They
Yeah!
didn't want you
Stuff.
to take their...
Man, I love stuff and things.
If they didn't want you to have their stuff, they should have died less. I'm just saying. Do, 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 do. Ah. Poke him somewhere tender. Oh, that'll do. So it sounds like you're feeling better today.
I am.
Excellent.
All the Frenchies are dead.
That sounds like something Sean would say.
Yep. Okay, so let me look. What else? Is there anything else I need to get here? No, we're done. I got all the things. Let's just get back onto my boat.
Ooh. Now I want to listen to a song. Dear YouTube.
Into the wind. Loose topsails, gallants and royals.
Loose topsails!
Ooh. New Irish people dressing.
Neon Pegasus and go flying through the night. They can take your glitter, but they can't take away your sparkle. And the 1,000-arm robot octopus will try to grab your golden reins. But your wings are strong from the battle over Cupcake Mountain. Never again to be lonely, never again to be without a home, never to bow to the Gummy King's throne, never again, never again, never again to be put down by the marzipan girl at the Summer Lake Lounge, soaring over it all, high up in the clouds, never again, never again. Yeah. When I first saw you defeating the Gummy King's gluten-powered armada in the darkness of space, I knew you were no ordinary Pegasus. What's that?
I don't know, but I just had to listen to I'm on a Boat by Lonely Island, and I'm feeling pretty good about life.
What do I... Oh, that allows me to call my ship? Okay. Not really sure what that does. Okay. Fine.
Away anchor.
So for some reason, my ship might not end up here in the future, and I need to call it here? That doesn't sound good.
It means you walked too far, or swam. I don't know.
Hey,
Ooh, you rode
buddy.
the whale shark. That'd be great.
How you doing, dude? Plot!
Shay, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Jack?
Colonel Monroe surrendered to General Montcalm. The French and their Abenaki allies took Fort Henry. Johnson was supposed to bring reinforcements here.
I don't see anyone else.
I
The
don't
Abenaki
see anyone else.
are restless. They don't understand the terms of surrender and refuse to heed Montcalm. The colonel and his men were released this morning. They're walking into an ambush.
Wait here in case Johnson arrives. I'll protect the colonel.
Thank you.
I don't understand why I like this colonel guy.
I can finally repay my debt to him.
He's really not... Like, he's not what I want out of a character.
I hope I'm not too late.
I don't know why we're concerned with some guy named Johnson. Wiener.
Oh, are there... Wait, where's the distraction grenade? Oh, that's the distraction darts. There.
I'm about to watch a video
Oh,
of
hey!
Irish people trying tequila for the first time. This is going to be great. Man, I love the internet. Hey, Wes, you want to go to Ireland with me and we'll just get really drunk for like a week?
Sure.
Cool. I don't know when I'm going to go yet, but eventually.
Okay.
But there's some people on YouTube I want to drink with, so we'll see if that happens.
Okay. I'm over here. I see somebody running that way. Oh, no, you freaking assassin. You die.
Take
Good work, miss.
I will follow.
Wait, why
Murder
did
the
Monroe just attack me?
He's an uncoordinated loud.
That's the last of them.
It is the last of them.
Master Cormac,
Sir, we must hurry. We should bring what's left of your men to the Morgan.
a welcome offer, Captain Cormac. Follow me. Safe passage is ahead.
Ahead? Our ship's back that way. What's going on here?
If you don't mind me asking, what happened at Fort William Henry?
Poor planning and poor luck, I
Too
know.
much gin.
Montcalm was able to bombard us for days.
Damn frog.
Actually, he
Oh,
acted
the
with great
English and
honor.
their gin.
When we sent for parley, he returned an offer far more generous than anticipated. We kept our arms, and more importantly, our colors.
Wait.
Only to walk into a
I just heard a whistle.
No, I wouldn't.
You continue to prove your loyalty to the Templars, Master Cormac, risking your life for me.
We're not out of the woods yet, Colonel. As for my loyalty, well, I do owe you, don't I? You
I do owe
saved
you.
my life.
Don't I?
Gave me a second chance.
We have been working together for a year now. During that time, you have rendered many great services. Whatever debt you imagine you have towards me is paid. What did you say?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
You live!
Attack!
Take cover!
Keep together, men!
I'll take out as many as I can.
I have killed so many of these dudes. Yeah!
Alright, I need to decide if I want to send these English people $50 a month.
Which English
They're
people?
pretty cool. Irish people, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, $25. Wow. A little vodka. $5 a month. $15.
How you like them
Like-
apples?
If I give them more, do you think they'll drink with me whenever I go over there?
I'm gonna say no, but
All right, Colonel. Keep your men moving.
Like, I don't want to mess
I'll
up
scout
their
ahead and signal
YouTube
if there's
shows or
trouble.
anything,
Sensible
but like,
strategy.
these guys all seem pretty cool,
Very
and I would
well.
drink
I
with
will
them.
lead my men around slowly.
Especially that one chick who's not phased by anything, and leather jacket Jesus guy.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so... What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to climb up here? Is that what you want me to do? Yes, I think it is. We're gonna climb up here.
So it's this YouTube channel, and it's Irish people that try stuff, and a lot of what they try is alcohol,
Yeah.
but not always. And so watching these guys get drunk on camera for 10 minutes is one of my favorite things to do, at least.
Kagawase! Where'd you go?
But isn't that guy that tell you how to do eagle eyes and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I'm
neat.
not a assassin anymore.
Yeah, so,
I'm a bad guy.
Yeah, well, for certain values, a bad guy. But yeah,
Okay.
no, this Irish people try stuff channel is pretty good. I like it. I've learned a little bit of Gaelic, and by a little bit, I mean one word. And Gaelic is not spelled anything like it's pronounced. It's really fucked up. It's kind of awesome. Kind of want to learn it, but I really need to finish learning German first.
Okay, so there's some freaking... Damn it! Ow! Come on, dude, go kill your friends. Never mind.
Okay, I can't split my attention. I'm gonna watch you play this game, and then I'll watch the Irish people get shit-faced.
Okay. I need to go this way.
Man, I can't wait to go to Scotland and see how bad I am at drinking. These guys are gonna school me. I'm gonna like it.
Nope, 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 nope. I need to back up. There we go. Take that. Kill your friend. Good job. Good job. I think you've done some, I think you've done some good murder there, buddy. Now how am I gonna get how the hell am I gonna get up there? That way?
Do you need to get up there?
There's a chest up there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, here's all my friends.
Kesegawase will not relent.
Kesegawase. You know this man, Mr. Cormac.
I, Colonel.
Yeah, they're waiting for you to
He's
clear
one
out
of
more
Achilles'
snipers.
men, an assassin, as I was.
So they know I'm a Templar. And now this assassin knows you live.
And work with Templars.
Monroe is
I'm
such
no
a
fool,
dick.
Colonel. The
That's
assassins will
easily
come
going
after
this
me
guy.
next. We're both targets now.
We're both targets now.
You know that's a trap, right?
Indeed, Master Cormac. But we have little choice. We survived French cannons, we will survive this.
What? How did I get... What? What?
That guy done deaded you,
Damn, he did. That was brutal.
The ship!
right?
Run! Run!
I can feel your death is upon me.
I have a good line on him.
He's in my sights. I can shoot him. Wait.
Don't you think you're gonna pull that off?
Yeah, stab him somewhere soft. That'll get him. Uh-oh. What's that timer for?
That's the time we gotta get on the ship, I guess?
Oh, okay. Oh, you get time.
Loose the sails!
You heard the captain, men. Let's get out of here. Move! Move! Shoot!
Well, those guys look angry.
There you go! Take that! Damn, I just maimed Ottawase, or whatever his name was.
I owe you my life, Master Cormac.
As do I, Colonel.
We have much to discuss. However, I must tend to my troops.
Sir, I will accompany you to Johnson's trading post at Onakwaga.
Then I shall depart at once. Master Cormac, meet me there.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that. Mine's out! Lord Escanar, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Might as well get this chest while I'm here.
I mean, free stuff. I like
Yeah, but like it's the Witcher question mark thing. You know what I mean? Like you want to go and get free stuff, but when there's so much free stuff all the damn time, it can get a little tiresome. Nope, that didn't work out. Let's go this way, and then this way, and then... Wait, where was that thing? Here? Okay, yeah. Did you ever play the Witcher games?
I have not.
You know the Witcher series is coming out on Netflix this week.
I have heard, and I've seen links to interviews with people and people doing readings from the series.
It's going to be good. I'm optimistic.
I was first referenced to it by some old, Penny Arcade comics.
Yeah.
Where they were literally discussing the semantics or the grammar of Witcher. And I'm like,
yeah,
you know, I'm just gonna let this one get away. I'm just not gonna understand the comic. I'll be fine.
Yeah. Wait, what is this? Hold on. What are we looking at here? I'm trying to get to the other side. I don't think I can go through this thing. Maybe I need to go south. Maybe I should go south.
Of course, then there was that time that Vin Diesel was the last winch hunter. That was kind of cool.
Oh, wait. Let's go ahead and grab this while we're here.
Please don't! Catch some wood! There's on sail! We're heading hard for land, sir!
Old growth forest. There's 2 renovations here. Yeah!
Yeah, make it better.
I will.
Fix the suck.
I will make the things better.
Woo! Almost overshot that one.
Yeah. Look, I can summon my ship here as well. This is disturbing. I don't like the idea that I might lose my ship.
What do you be needing?
Like, can you just hoof it to other areas? I mean,
I don't know.
Is that actually a concern?
Maybe that's a thing. Let's look at what I can get for my ship right now. We're going to increase my ship armor. That seems like a really good idea.
I like not dying. Has it not given you an option to, like, switch out to just a completely different ship yet?
No. No, you only get one ship.
You got a whole fleet, but you can only have the Morgan.
Let's go for... higher cruise quarters. That seems like a good option. More mortar storage, sure. Yeah, Asantella, like, I really want to go see it immediately because I don't want any stupid spoilers and because everybody likes to ruin everything for me. However, that being said, I really would like to wait a week. I would like for theaters to calm down a little bit, and I'd like to take my kids in and not feel like we've got to, you know, get into 2 groups, you know? Okay, so I'm going to say that this is like a big, wide open space, and this seems pretty cool.
Don't lose your boat.
Yeah, but look, I'm supposed to get over here, and this, I think this is why you're able to summon your boats here. Why don't I head for the tower to, like, identify everything, and we'll see how this goes. Oh. Where'd that deer go? There was a deer. Hello, deer. Bum 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 bum. Come on, climb up.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I don't like that was Jaws.
Wait, no. Why'd you do that? Do we want to go this way? Sure.
Yeah, 3 out of the 4 Jaws movies were pretty good. It was that one weird 3D one I didn't like as much.
Wait, kill the French captain. What? Is this like open world area? Is that what we're looking at here?
Ooh, Wes, you're stuck in a sandbox. Yay!
Where's the powder reserve? It's over here.
Let's face it, blue is a much more tactical color than red. Still not great, but, you know.
Yeah! I don't know what I just did, but I'm shaking hands with a red coat, so it's gotta be good. Yeah!
Ferris Bueller, you're my hero.
Mr. Scurves, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Oh, there's something over here. What is it? Oh, very nice. I'll take that. Ooh, what is this place? Look at this fancy place.
Look at this
Oh, that
fancy
looks neat.
place.
Well, that didn't feel good.
Ouch!
Can we get up? What do we gotta do here? Can I climb up this?
I mean, it's got a place to land, so I assume there's something above that you can climb to.
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I want to jump onto that branch right there. There we go. And then
Some
I want
moonshine
to
shed.
go over here. And I want to go this way. Whee! Okay.
Yep, see? Dive off the thing, collect the hoozy.
Then there's a chest in here. So there we go. Okay.
Let me check.
Collect the hoozy. So we got some French guys over here, and I feel like I should,
Face murder them.
I feel like I should berserk them and make them sad.
That also works. You, go kill your friend. I command it. Like the giant radioactive rubber pants.
Yes.
You know what? It's time for a giant radioactive rubber pants.
No, don't run towards me. No, go the other way. Find your friends.
But
Invader's blood marches through my veins like giant radioactive rubber pants. The pants command me. Do not ignore my veins. Aw, dude didn't kill anybody. Why don't I get... that. No. How about
I've decided that getting a gigantic tub of cashews is really bad for my diet.
getting what?
Not terrible. I got a big old jar of cashews.
Yeah.
And while they are delicious, they put me really close to my carb limit.
Yeah, but they're good fat.
So I need to be careful.
They're good fat.
They're good fat, but they've got carbs in them, and I'm not supposed to have the carbs. So I'm gonna eat more of these baked Parmesan chip thingy whoosies.
Yeah.
They're amazing. And also full of good fats.
Okay, there's a guy right there up on that tree that I want to make shoot all his friends. You, up there. I want to make you shoot your friends.
These guys make the worst tree houses.
Kill your friends. You can do it. You're the sniper. Make it happen. Je peux l'abattre d'ici. Je peux l'abattre d'ici. There you go. Well done. You're an artist. You're an artist.
Artist.
He's dead. Thanks for the treasure map. I appreciate it. Wait, there's a song over there.
A good day's hunting.
Really now? I see a song. How do I get up to that song? Tell him to keep his jalopy on the sea. Oh. So there's a guy up there that I kind of want to make evil.
Evil is so subjective. Maybe a traitor. That's not subjective. You murder your friends. Ah.
He's right there. Come on. He's not changing direction at all. That's weird. Hey, don't, no. There we go.
He's pretty good.
That guy was a little more murdery than I really thought he was gonna be.
Yeah, no, he's one of those musketeers, not just some regular random Luke or something. Oh, hey Wes, I got you something.
What'd you get me?
100K Sparks.
Hey, I like 100K Sparks.
I got in the habit that when you go offline, I just leave like Mixer running on whoever you auto host to, and by the morning it's still following people. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
no, that's a good way.
Huh?
If you subscribe to my channel, you even get more Sparks. I
did subscribe to your channel.
Are you?
No, I followed.
Yes.
I was subscribed for a while because somebody gave me a freebie.
Yeah.
Once I have copious amounts of beekeeper money, I will start slathering around on my friends, and they'll be great. Right now, the only person who gets a monthly allowance from me is my partner, who's also a performer. I need to get on her this winter about posting more stuff to her Patreon, though.
Yeah, I really wish I had ways to make my Patreon more appealing. It's tough because, like, a lot of the things about Patreon, it's hard to be heavily involved for $15 a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait.
I haven't really looked into it or really thought about how I would do it, 'cause I've considered it with the blacksmithing now that I finally got the forge up and running.
Yeah.
And I think the way I'm going to run mine is that it's going to give you, like, for various things, like anything you donate is immediately going to be put into a kind of a cache of, hey, you've
Get
given
off
me,
the
you know,
freaking cliff! God damn it! Ugh.
There you go. Yeah, anything I take in through Patreon is just going to be stocked away towards people buying stuff cheaper, so. But that works really well if you're producing a physical object like I'm going to be doing versus content like you're doing, which is a whole different ball of wax.
Yeah.
I'm just considering all the ways I can make money without actually having to have a real job. I mean, this is a real job too, but it's a different kind of real job. Your boss is the interwebs, not some jerk in a tie and who wants you to come in on Saturdays. Damn it, Lumberg.
Okay, let's get this rabbit.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
There was another one, another rabbit around here somewhere, but I don't see it anymore. Okay, fine. Okay, now I need to go and claim this. Okay.
Was ist das? Oh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I really, really wish I could reload faster. That would be ideal.
I mean, it's a black powder gun. You're not supposed to reload faster.
I know, but it's also a video game.
That's true.
Oh, there's a frickin' dude near here. He wants to kill me. So for those that don't understand, when I start hearing those whispering voices, what I do is I pull out my firecracker gun, which is it's a distraction gun, and I launch a distraction and they go and attack the distraction. That's what that is. Wait. Oh, approach the pigeon slowly? How do I do that? Damn it! The pigeon flew away. What a bastard! Oh, he's back. Got him! Take that, pigeon! I got 3 minutes to find 7 assassins? Jesus God!
That's not a lot of time. I hope they're all standing right next to each other.
They are not.
Not you, on the phone.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, there you go.
There's 2.
I'm gonna run the dishwasher after I have a
What's the
salad.
other ones? Let's
Be good.
There we go. That's 2 of them. 3 of them. Come on, let's fall down the waterfall. Yay!
So Wes, I have good news and I have bad news.
What is the good news?
The good news is I no longer have your pirate stuck in my head.
That's good. What's the bad news?
I have Neon Pegasus stuck in my head.
That's not bad news. I don't understand why that's an issue.
It's a lot.
How am I supposed to get up
because
there?
I'm mostly hearing it in your voice.
Oh, that's understandable.
And your voice is amazing, but I don't need my friend in my head all the time. That's for my imaginary friends, not my real friends.
Wait, I see that guy. I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, kill him in the face. Face murderer.
Oh, let's go over here. There we go. Now I got 1 more. Where is he? I got 1 minute and 13 seconds to find this last murderer. There he is.
I think you can do it. See? Told you.
Yeah! I win the game!
Well, you win that thingy.
You're welcome, Mr. Fisherman. I saved your life. I hope you appreciate it.
He should give you all the stuff and thanks.
I don't think he will.
No. We should take all of this stuff because he didn't.
Is it you? Were you the one whose life I saved? Sure, why not? Do. Wait, there's like a cave painting over here. Do I need to... What's going on? Oh, that was unfortunate. Is it through here? Do I need to go... No, that's not it. Over here. Nope. 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 Nope.
Got a nope right out.
Yeah. I think.
Open sesame. Open Cecil? There we go. Ah. What the fuck just happened?
Can I go up there? Nope. Let's try going this way. See what's through here. Oh, here we go. Okay. That was pretty funny.
Oh, I missed it. What happened?
I started to dive into the water, but instead of diving into the water, I landed on a rock. So it was kind of funny.
Yeah, there you go. I was just down in the kitchen making a snack. I like snacks, Zim. He likes snacks.
Okay, so we got plot now. That's good. What up, plot?
There you go. How long has it been since you back in the office and looking for, you know, stuff?
So, Colonel, it seems my life is an open book to you.
Oh, plot.
Men from my regiment found you delirious and half-drowned. I did not know who you were, but what you were was obvious. I brought you to the Finnegans for care. Their late son was one of our order.
Master Johnson was furious.
It was a risk, but I suspected you might have left your brothers behind.
Colonel, the manuscript, why return it to me?
Because, Master Cormac, you earned my trust. It could not be in better hands.
Respectfully, sir, I'm more of a target than you now.
Gentlemen, Kesekawase is rallying to storm Albany. His allies threaten a friendly Oneida village, and French troops have already entered our territory.
Might be able to delay the French and help the Oneida.
We will ready the defenses in Albany.
If we are to defeat Kesegawase and his allies, I need to help the Oneida and see what I can do about the French.
Okay, so I think I'm going to call it a night. I think I'm done. Quit to main menu. Boop.
Well played, Sir West. Well played.
Thank you. It's late. I should go to bed and get a decent night's sleep. Turn on some music. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let my auto hoster take over. And I'm going to call it a night. But everybody, thanks for hanging out with me. We will do this again. Ganith, thank you so much for joining me. We will do this again. Anyway, guys, have a good night.